What's up, everybody? This is Whiskey in the Six. I'm Rob, and this is Mike.
I'm Rob. This is Whiskey in the Six.
Today we're going to be trying a blind taste testing. So what's going to happen here is we've labeled 4 glasses, A, B, C, and D. Mike has an A, B, C, and D sticker. He's going to stick on the bottles. When I turn my back, you guys are going to be able to see me do that. He's going to pour randomly 4 drinks into these 4 glasses. Now what we have for you guys today is Weller 12-year-old.
Sorry.
Weller 12-year-old, 45% bourbon. Van Winkle 12-year-old.
Rip Van Winkle 12-year-old. Not called Rip.
Lot B.
Lot B.
Elijah Craig 12-year-old.
That's after Lot B, right?
This is
Lot B.
This is a separate thing.
Lot C?
Not quite.
Lot B.
And then we have over here, a friend of mine came over earlier and brought a antique Weller 107. So we mixed 40% of my Weller 12 and 60% of his antique 107, Weller 107, to make poor man's Pappy. So I use these washed out sample bottles of Glenmorangie. There's about 100 milliliters in here, so he's gonna pour a little bit of one of each of these in the glasses, and we'll go from there. I did have I got a water bottle right here to wash in between, and then basically all I'm gonna do is rank which one I like the best to the least. I'm not gonna know which one is which, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm not gonna be looking. You guys will be able to see me. Mike is gonna pour the glasses now.
Is this Lot B, you said? What is this? Lot? Which lot?
It's Lot B.
Lot B.
Okay, so
beside Lot A?
Yeah. So don't tell me which letter you're putting it in there. Thanks,
no
Mike.
No problem.
In the meanwhile, I'll be watching the Leafs get their asses kicked.
Go Leafs, go.
It's currently 5-2. Hopefully they can come back and win, but doesn't look too promising as we are 16 minutes into left in the third period. How we doing over there, Mike?
We are doing okay. Got one glass poured. Do you want me to hand it to you one at a time, or do you want me to
pour them first and then we'll go from there?
Pour them first? Okay.
Yeah. So make sure you're sticking the stickers on.
Oh, they are stuck on there, Bobby. Don't peek.
I'm not peeking.
Okay.
Sorry for the awkward silence, guys. What we can tell you is that the Weller 12-year-old and the Van Winkle 12-year-old are the same exact mash bill. They use different barrels, and for whatever reason justify charging about 60% more for the Van Winkle, probably because of the name, than the Weller. But from tasting them, without tasting them side by side, I haven't really noticed much of a difference. We'll see if tonight is any different. This is the first time I'm doing this, so we'll see. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it'll make it a little less biased. This is kind of a page out of the Scotch Test Dummies book, so we'll see. How are we doing over there, Mike?
Are you ready?
I think so.
You are ready.
All right.
Do you have a specific letter you would like first?
How about we go with A?
Okay, we'll go with C. Here you go.
Okay.
How's it on the nose?
It's a little light.
A little light.
I'm gonna say definitely.
I don't even want you looking in the direction of the bottle, okay?
I won't.
Or there's gonna be trouble.
Okay, that's pretty good. We'll just, can we put that off to the side? So C, I tried first.
You tried C? You
All
ready for your next? You want to take a sip of water, maybe?
That's a good idea, Mike.
Rinse out the old mouth there. Would you like to have B?
Whichever you want.
I will give you B.
All right, thank you, sir.
I don't know. I think I put a little bit too much in that one. I'm not sure.
I'll just take a couple sips.
Goalie scope.
It's a little darker in color.
Goalie scope.
Did we score?
No. Not tonight.
So as I said, the poor man's Pappy is 60% 107, Weller 107, and 40% Weller 12-year-old. There's different combinations for poor man's Pappy. That's the most consistent one that I've seen. I've also seen other people suggest it's basically 1/3 12-year-old, the other portion obviously the 107. And I'm gonna say that this might be it because it's a bit stronger. That one's really good.
Yeah.
That one's really good.
What if I told you that I made that myself?
I'd be impressed.
Well, I
because
didn't. So here comes letter D. D, of course, comes after C.
Man, the
And
noses
before.
are very similar on each of these.
Did you take a swig of water, or did you not?
That's a good idea. Hold on to that for
Come
a
on.
second. Sorry.
Take a swig. Back
Alright.
to the D.
That one's really good.
Well, you also said that about B and C.
All right. You are right, but we're not dealing with average whiskeys here. We're dealing with some really good stuff. So I'm gonna say slight edge to B so far, D in second place, and C in third. Take my last sip of water, and we'll try A.
Yep. The last one. Then I'll reveal to you and the audience. Well, the audience already knows.
The audience knows.
The audience knows, but you don't.
No.
And we'll see if you're surprised by the results.
Okay, this nose is the most different than the group. I think. I could be wrong. Okay. Definitely different. I get pickle in this one. But overall, that's pretty nice. That's a tough one. Okay, you want to pass me each glass? I'll kind of just, well, I remember my order. So,
Okay.
what was the last one I just tried? It was D,
The
right?
D. You just
Okay.
tried the D.
So D for me is number 1.
D is number 1.
I'm gonna say A is number 2. B is number B.
B is number 3.
B is number 3, and C is that was the first one that I tried, and
Yeah.
that's gonna go number 4 on my list. So
Okay.
how did we do?
So would you be surprised if I told you that your number 1 was your poor man's Pappy?
That does not surprise me because this is fantastic
Well, it
stuff.
surprised me. Number 2 is the Lot B.
No, that's Elijah Craig.
The Lot D. You confused me right from the beginning. Elijah.
So, Elijah Craig, 12-year-old, coming in second place next to
Cool.
the poor man's Pappy.
And B is the Weller,
B is the Weller.
coming in at number 3.
So, as you guys are about to see, a shock, and this one carries a secondary market value of anywhere between 300 to upwards of $800 US. it's absolutely ludicrous what this is going for. When I tried it the first time, I was impressed. They're all excellent whiskey, but this one falls over here in a blind taste test. It was definitely the lightest, in my opinion. Yeah, that's impressive. What do you think, Mike?
I agree with you because I know nothing.
Nothing.
I do not know anything about these 4 kinds of scotches.
They're bourbons.
Bourbons. Yes, as you can tell that I wasn't paying attention. See, bourbon. Now that I read the bottles, they're all bourbon.
They are all bourbons. We have one more thing we want to do before we close today. Can you grab that decanter? You want to hold that for me?
I'll hold it.
And I will grab the barrel. This barrel is a combination, I'm going to reveal right now, of 1 whole bottle of 100% Canadian Club Rye. Basically 3/4 of a bottle of Bowmore small batch, and then a mix mash of a few different types of whiskey. Okay, it's been in here since January 4th. Okay, so it's been in this little barrel for quite some time.
It's gonna take a while to come out.
It might take a while, but
That's okay. Talk.
I had a chance to taste this about 2 weeks ago. When did I tell you I tried this?
Yeah, I would say about 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks ago, and I was incredibly impressed with how good it was. This barrel did wonders. I do have another barrel coming. It's going to be a fresh barrel. It's being donated to me by a barrel company, which I will reveal when the barrel actually shows up at my door. So I'm going to get a chance to do something unique with it. If you guys have any suggestions, you can leave them in the comment box below. But what I was thinking is doing the poor man's Pappy in the fresh barrel. I'm not 100% sure, but we do know that Weller 107 is about 6 years old, and then obviously the Weller 12-year-old is 12 years old. So to give it a little edge, it would be in the barrel for what I would think is 3 months. And then do you remember the numbers on how long? It takes 3 weeks for 1 year, I think, in these small barrels. So we'll see. Not 100% sure, but I wouldn't mind leaving it in for about 3 to 4 months and seeing what can happen. That'll be in a review in the future. That's not 100% sure just yet, but we'll go for.
Is this gonna cut it? It's gonna be able to.
No, we're gonna have too much.
You have to cut it off.
Yeah, we'll cut it off.
Then you have to drink the rest right now.
Chug it on camera.
I dare you.
That's probably not gonna happen. All right, so we'll stop it there and fill the rest up at another time. I will be doing a review of this shortly, and in the comment box below that review, I will be revealing everything that I added into that and letting you guys know how it tastes. I do remember it tasting pretty good, but we'll see. I don't want to give it a mark just yet because I don't recall exactly how it tastes just yet.
That's a solid decanter, by the way.
That's a beautiful decanter.
Beautiful.
Of the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Beautiful.
Alright guys, we've kept you long enough. Thanks for watching. This is Mike. I'm Rob.
I'm Rob.
You can
Thanks for watching.
You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Just type in Whiskey in the Six and I will be there. Cheers.
Cheers. Do I come there too?